Hey everybody, and welcome back to Easy English with Matt. And today you maybe already noticed we have now our friend Bob with us again. So I'll tell you guys, he's a bit busy. He's working on his own English classes and maybe we'll see him soon. I hope he'll come soon. But anyway, we can start the class without him and just imagine him right here, remember? So guys, today's class I'd like to make about 10 things that you should not do when you're learning English. So it's gonna be kind of related to my another video in which I told you guys 7 tips for learning English. And this is gonna be 10 things that you should avoid learning English. So if you're interested, just keep watching, smash a like, and let's go! And the thing number 1 is don't learn grammar rules. I've mentioned this before in my previous lessons, but in this one I'm going to say it once again. So you don't need the grammar rules, guys, to talk English. They just won't help you speak. All you need to do, guys, is to have some general knowledge about how to use this or that word and the pattern of words. That's it. More is for higher levels of English, but even for them, it's kind of useless. You don't need to know rules to speak your own language, right? You just know how to use this word, that word, and the pattern of words. So guys, just stop learning grammar rules unless you want to be an English teacher or some academic staff. So if you want to be one of those, then you have to know rules. But if you're not, just stop it and learn English without those rules. And the second thing, guys, is learning lots of useless vocabulary that you won't just need in your actual life. So what that means, it means that you're just learning vocabulary, words that you just don't need right now. Maybe you're going to need them later, but you don't need them right now. So this is kind of related to my previous videos where I said that you need to learn 100 most commonly used words, then you need to learn 1000 and then 3000. So this is what you need to do, but don't just learn random stuff which is not connected, which is not commonly used, because you're just going to forget it because you're not using it. But if you're learning 100 commonly used words, then you learn 1000 commonly used words, then you're going to use them commonly, of course, so you're not going to forget them. So guys, don't waste your time and learn exactly what you need. Number 3 is memorizing meaningless sentences. What that means that some teachers or some books are telling us to memorize some sentences, meaning of which we just don't know. We don't understand what that means, and we have to remember it. That's useless, guys, because learning language is not just like remembering some sentences and using them every time you want, every time you need. No, of course not. You have to create something new. You have to think in your head with different words. But if you have a sentence meaning of which you don't understand, you can't just use it. You can't use it anyway, anywhere. So guys, even if you remember that sentence so good that you're just closing your eyes, fall asleep, somebody wakes you up at night and asks you this sentence, and you're just like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, telling them this sentence, it won't help you to speak English at all. So guys, just don't waste your time and learn English without those meaningless sentences. You have to understand it completely, and then you can memorize it. Number 4 is maybe not so common for everyone, but some people do that, and that is reading classics. Classics are the old books and novels which are using words which are not used anymore, which are outdated and not relevant. So guys, if you want to speak like fancy and that nobody understands you, then just go on, read those classics and learn those useless words. But if you want to know English, the modern English, then you'd better read books for children, because they are using illustrations and you're going to understand everything, and it's easy to learn language. And the thing number 5 is underestimating listening skills. That's kind of my saying, because when I've been learning English, I underestimated listening. What I would do is just read, write, learn vocabulary, learn some grammar and talk to people, but I've never practiced listening skills. So then I went to English speaking country and I was like stupid idiot. I'm sorry guys. I didn't get even one single word from those people. I couldn't understand them. So if you're doing like this, like I did, then be ready that if you go to that country, you're just dead, man. What you need to do, guys, is practice listening as well as other things. You have to practice every day a lot. Watch movies, play games in English, maybe watch some TV shows and listen to music, and then you're going to improve your listening skills. Without that, just forget about your listening and understanding. Number 6 is learning English or any other language in the traditional way. And what the hell does that mean? That means that you're just taking a couple of books, taking a teacher, and sitting together, studying. It's not wrong, believe me, it's alright. If you like it, just go on with that. But in nowadays, we have many more different ways how you can sufficiently learn English. So we have internet, we have apps, we have online lessons like free or paid. We have movies, we have songs, TV shows, anything you want. So if guys, you just like some apps, we have italki and Duolingo. And don't get me wrong, it's not an advertisement. I'm not getting anything from this class. Those are just apps that I like. So they have over 50 million people using them and learning English sufficiently. So guys, you have to choose the way that you like. You have to choose books and teachers, or just apps, songs, movies, or just combine them all together. So you have to choose the sufficient way for you. Number 7 is not exploiting cognates. So the cognates are the words which are similar in different languages. So what you need to do is just Google cognates with English and your own language and learn them first, because it's gonna be much easier and faster to learn those words than any other words. And that's how you can learn your vocabulary faster and more efficiently. Number 8 is seeing learning language as a task which somebody has given you and you have to just finish it, forget it, throw it out of your head and have some rest. That's completely wrong. That's a big mistake, guys, because learning language should be your passion. Only then you can learn it very efficiently, very fast and very good. Only when I realized I need English and it became my passion, then I've started to learn it like few times faster, more efficient and better. Just before that, I was going with the speed of a snail. So guys, you need to create some motivation for you. Like, I have to go to English speaking country and talk to people. I want to make English speaking girlfriend or wife, or I want to work in English speaking country. You have to be passionate about your learning, and only then you're going to learn much faster, better and efficient. And number 9 is don't set the big and great goals without setting the little micro goals. What that means? That means that you have to put the little goals between the big ones. So the big goal is like, I'm going to pass the English test for C1 or C2 in 2 years. But then you have nothing in between now and 2 years ahead. So you're going to lose your passion very, very soon, in like few months. But if you're setting small goals, like I'm going to learn 100 more new words next week, and by the end of the month I'm going to finish this book, by the end of another month I'm going to finish another book, so then you won't lose passion because you are going to want to finish this book in this short period of time. So guys, put the small goals and then you're going to reach your big and great goal. And the last one, number 10, is don't rely on teachers too much. So if you have a teacher and you're saying to your friends, oh, I'm not learning English because my teacher is so bad and my English learning is so slow, then you're wrong, you're not right, because teachers are giving you 20% and you have to do 80%. Teachers just have to give you information. What you need to do is to take that information, learn it, recycle it in your mind and then use it. So 80% on you, and if you're a good student, then you can even learn something from bad teachers. And if there is a good teacher, then you're going to be perfect and you're going to learn English very, very fast and very sufficiently. That's it for the things that you should not do when you're learning English. If you like them, guys, just smash a like. I will be really happy and I will really appreciate that. And leave a comment down below. What would you like me to make my next video of? And maybe I will listen to that and make the video according to your suggestion. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.